Big announcement from Gemini. They have released a new free AI SEO model called Gemini Experimental 1206, and it's completely free. Number one, to test it out, and number two, to get the API key. Now I'm going to show you exactly how it works, but you can see inside the chatbot arena LLMs. Leaderboard with Gemini Experimental 1206 is absolutely leading the pack. We'll be running through how it works, what's new, and how to use it, plus how to get free access. Also, you can see here some of the benchmarks. You can see how it's outperforming O1 Preview. And additionally, you can see how it's outperforming Claude 3.5 Sonnet. Now, there's two ways to get free access to Gemini 1206. So if we go to direct chat inside lmarena.ai, and then we will select Gemini 1206 from here. The other option is you can go to aistudio.google.com. And if you go down the list, Gemini Experimental 1206, and here you can sort of fine tune the model a bit more. So you've got the temperature, the structured output, code execution, function calling, etc. So if you just go into the chat over here and then create a new prompt, you select the model and you can see it actually has a 2 million token limit, which is absolutely wild. I want to just take a random keyword, for example, like SEO training Japan. Then we say content creation, do this, easy to read conversational UK grammar. This is a prompt that I really like to use with Claude and other models. I'm going to test it out and see how it performs inside AI Studio. So you just plug it in there and then you would hit run. And it's pretty fast actually when it's coming back with the response. The content itself looks really nice. You can see how long it takes for each response as well. It's followed all the instructions. That is a long article. It seems to provide much more in-depth responses. It reads quite nicely. It's quite humanized, as you can see. Got a nice tone to it. And we really didn't have to brief it much at all. Considering this is free, I'm pretty impressed so far, to be fair. This is probably the best output from Gemini I've seen so far. Let's just see how it performs with humanization. So we'll grab the content that we got from our prompt, and you can see it comes out at like 45% humanized without any sort of humanization prompts. So what I'm going to do from here, I'm going to test it for humanization. So I'm going to plug this prompt in, which says humanize it so that it's 100% humanized and passes AI detectors. So we'll grab the content like so, see how it does here. Could be terrible, could not be. Yeah, look at that. I think it's gone up since we put in the humanization prompt. So it's good for writing content. It's not great for humanizing that content. So we've tested out the tool for writing content, pretty good. Tested out for bypassing AI detectors, pretty terrible. Now, what we can do is we can take exactly the same prompt, this one right here, and we're going to plug that into Claude and just see how this performs side by side, right? So Claude is obviously a paid model and Gemini is a free model. So you got 355 words back from Claude. That is pretty poor. Gemini is winning for actually word count. Let's have a look for style and writing purposes. So if we look at the content side by side, I would say this headline is nicer. It does feel more humanized. If we look at the content itself, I would say it's on par for formatting, but I would say that Gemini gives you a lot more depth in your content. Whereas even though the tone is slightly nicer in Claude, it's, you know, if it's coming back with 300 words, you're going to have to go back and forth with it maybe 2-3 times before you get the output that you want. Now, let's have a look at Claude. And what we'll do is we'll run this through Zero GPT as well. Which one creates the most bypassable content straight off the bat? And that comes out at human written. Okay, so if you want to bypass AI detectors, I would still say that Claude 3.5 Sonnet is winning. ChatGPT-O1, ChatGPT-O1 Pro, these are much better for bypassing AI detectors. Whereas if you're creating content with Gemini, it creates good content. It's very in-depth. It's very detailed. Word count is great. Style is great. But the actual content itself is AI detectable, which might be something you're worried about. Now, let me show you something else that's pretty cool inside AI Studio. And again, you can get this API key for free with Gemini. So if we grab the API key and if we go to my free SEO tools, we can use this for keyword research. So for example, in this tool, we can just plug in an API, select Gemini, plug in our niche, and we have the keywords back for free. It also clusters the keywords into relevant categories, along with difficulty scores, total keywords, and estimates on search volume. What you can also do is use this for finding relevant questions that you could try and rank for as well. It does a really good job on the keyword research, as you can see right here. From what I've seen, it's pretty impressive, to be fair. I think Gemini started off really slow, but it's becoming better. And the fact that you can get free access, plus you can create content that's longer and more detailed than Claude in one single prompt, impresses me. So you can see it's got a 2 million token context window, which is surpassing most LLMs. That means you can understand more context, you can give more training, it's better for complex reasoning. Also, it's got multimodal models, and on top of that, it's performing very well in the benchmarks. Let's test it out for coding. I'm going to say now, create a website SEO cost calculator with FAQs on one single page. Make it look beautiful, plus sleek. only HTML plus JS plus CSS. And then if you want to test this out, you can actually go to LiveWeave, for example, and we can take the example tool that we're creating right here and start plugging it into LiveWeave. So here's the tool, and it actually works like first time off the bat. The FAQs actually work as well. The design is okay. I would say it's mediocre at best. Honestly, I've created better stuff. See, for example, like it's done the font the same color as the background, which doesn't make any sense. So I don't think it's surpassing Bolt anytime soon in terms of like no code editing and that sort of thing. But it creates functional websites in a couple of clicks and very little prompting. So thanks so much for watching. If you want all the video notes, all the prompts, 200 ChatGPT SEO prompts, 53 AI SEO tools, and my complete course on AI SEO that just expands every single day to help you get the best results possible, plus a community of over 2,000 SEOs inside the AI SEO Success Lab. Scan the QR code on this video and you can join instantly for free, or click the link in the comments description. If you want to get a free one-to-one SEO strategy session, feel free to get that link in the comments description. We'll show you how we take websites from 0 to 145,000 visitors a month and generate thousands of dollars in sales on autopilot. On this free link building acceleration session, we will give you a free SEO domination plan. You'll discover the secrets of SEO link building. We'll answer your questions one-to-one completely for free. Plus, you'll learn the best link building strategy for your website and how to quickly outrank your competitors in link building based on what's working for us. Plus, we'll show you how we've taken websites and 10x their SEO traffic based on our proven case studies. Feel free to check that out. Link in the comments description. It's completely free. And if you sign up with our SEO agency for 3 months, you get 1 month free. If you sign up for 6 months, you get 2 months free. And if you sign up for 12 months, you will get 4 months free of SEO. So feel free to sign up today and hope to get you onboarded soon. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.